in a quiet lily pad pond, there lived a dreamy and slightly clumsy little frog named Little Guā. Today was Valentine's Day, and all the animals in the pond were busy preparing gifts and planning dates. Watching all this, Little Guā felt both excited and nervous.
Everyone seems to have a special someone. Should I take this chance to find my true love too?
Thus, he set off on a quest for love, where he met a tiny red ladybug with black spots. The two unexpectedly teamed up as the Valentine's Day Action Squad, embarking on a journey full of thrills, laughter, and surprises. Knowing that Little Green liked flowers, Little Guā decided to pick the most beautiful pink lotus in the pond for her.
This flower will definitely win her heart.
He thought confidently, hopping onto a lily pad and reaching out to grab the lotus. Just as he gave it a strong tug, a golden bee suddenly flew out from deep within the petals, its round body shimmering in the sunlight. A hard-working worker bee on duty.
What do you think you're doing?
The bee glared at Little Guā.
This flower is where we collect nectar. How dare you touch it?
Before Little Guā could explain, the bee's wings started buzzing rapidly.
Oh no!
The ladybug screamed.
Run for it!
The bee stung Little Guā's butt hard. Little Guā yelped, leaping straight into the water with a loud splash. The ladybug couldn't help but burst into laughter.
That was another terrible idea.
Little Guā emerged from the water, rubbing his swollen backside, grumbling.
This is turning into a disaster.
Even with his aching backside, Little Guā refused to give up. He recalled an old pond legend. Hidden within the muddy depths, some shells might contain pearls.
Pearls are way more precious than flowers.
The ladybug cheered.
This is a brilliant idea.
Encouraged, Little Guā took a deep breath and dove into the pond, searching for a clamshell. After searching through the muddy bottom, he finally found a large clamshell buried in the silt.
Got it!
He reached out and prepared to pry it open. But suddenly, a dark shadow loomed behind him. A pair of cold, glimmering eyes locked onto him. A giant catfish. It opened its massive jaws and lunged straight for Little Guā. Little Guā panicked and kicked off the ground, swimming away as fast as he could. The catfish chased him relentlessly, its sleek body slicing through the water. Little Guā dodged through underwater plants, squeezed through rocky gaps, but the catfish was too fast. It was catching up.
I'm gonna get eaten.
At that moment, the ladybug shouted from above.
Throw the shell at it.
Thinking fast, Little Guā hurled the heavy shell straight at the catfish's face. The shell hit right on its nose. The catfish jerked back in pain, shaking its head before glaring at Little Guā. Then, with an annoyed flick of its tail, it swam away.
That was way too close.
Little Guā gasped, clutching his chest. Just then, he noticed the shell had cracked open, and inside was a smooth, glistening pearl.
Wow, we did it!
The ladybug cheered. Excitedly, Little Guā presented the pearl to Little Green.
Little Green, I found this pearl just for you. I hope you like it.
Little Green smiled gently at the pearl and said,
Thank you, Little Guā, but actually, I prefer things that are simple and heartfelt.
Little Guā blinked in surprise, then fell into deep thought. After a moment, he reached down and picked a small, plain white flower. He held it out to Little Green.
This may not be fancy, but I think it's pure and sincere. Just like my feeling to you.
Little Green gazed at the simple flower, then smiled warmly.
Thank you, I love it.
From the side, the ladybug giggled mischievously.
Hee hee, at least you didn't mess up this time.
At that moment, Little Guā finally understood. Love doesn't need to be extravagant. The purest feelings are the most precious gift of all.